to Podbags 1.1.
The update.
Yup.
It's live.
We're trying to make it more listenable. We're pulling some bugs out.
Now more better.
Better.
Now more convoluted.
Now.
Actually, I think it's reverse. More interesting.
Now more
less
butt.
convoluted.
Now more
butt.
more butt.
And now more interesting. Because
I feel like that's redundant because more butt is always more interesting.
that's fair. That's
Nice. Ladies.
Yep, we've made updates. We've made all of the changes that nobody asked for.
fair. Oh, we listened. We listened to
No one. Yes.
We listen to ourselves.
No
did.
one spoke, and we listened.
Oh my God, so much.
So much. It was intense.
Schizocast.
Yes,
And I'm not a good reader.
we fixed all the glitches. Glitches.
Who was that?
Glitches get stitches.
It was the Glitch
wow.
King. I went with the Glitch King. That's pretty good.
That's good. Yeah,
That's
Wrath
pretty
of the
good.
Glitch King.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick.
It's just better in every respect. I swear.
I
I just swear, but I mean,
Well, I also.
I'm trying
yeah,
to.
that was two separate sentences.
I was trying to.
There's
put a semicolon in there.
I
It's
guarantee.
better, semicolon, I swear.
Yeah, I swear.
There it is.
There it is. All right. Yeah. So that's we're gonna do things the same but different
But better.
because more butt.
Of course, I mean, I don't even know what to say. Who would say no to more butt?
I'm going to say that I'm excited.
Yes,
That's fair. That's a fair assessment.
I think so.
Yeah.
So I'm your host Dave, and I'm joined by my co-host Brom
Salutations.
and Danger.
Hello.
So yeah, that part's the same.
Okay.
That's still that sounded familiar. It
Sorry
did.
to disappoint.
Yeah,
So,
it's still us.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give you the insight. I mean, if you listened before, we usually kind of pick some random stories and we kind of talk about the craziness of all those. And we're kind of going to do the same thing, except we're going to stay focused a little more.
We've all taken our meds today.
I was going to say, I think our first episode was if ADD was a podcast. Well, now we're actually on our medication here.
Oh, that's so great.
Yeah, so we're going to be a little more...
5% more functional.
yeah, just a
Yay.
little more focused, maybe.
Perfect.
We'll find out.
At least on one topic.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Instead of numerous topics.
It's great. It's like when you clean all the crap out of your house and then you just shove it all in one room. And you go,
Oh, yeah.
and
Oh,
now
no. That room.
and now
That room's-
you're like, that's just the dirty room.
Oh yeah, it's done.
yeah, you just go like, nah, it's just dead.
What sucked here is that the no one knows this that's listening, but the first room that you walk into in my house, that was my shit room.
I know it was clean today. It was
I know.
weird. I was like,
yeah, that was a lot of work.
like, I'm in the wrong house, so I better go.
I just walked into some dude's house. No, it's yeah, that it had to get done. It was pretty intense,
I hear you.
but it was unfortunate that was the first room that anyone that entered my place saw.
Because
Because
it would have been a great spot for it.
that's right.
Because I agree. I'm like, that is the spot if there were any.
Yeah.
But it's true. We've done that, but with the podcast.
I think so. We've
Spring cleaning.
decluttered a little bit.
Nice.
It's winter cleaning, I guess.
That's fair.
We know that
It's cold.
we know we got to sit in this shithole for a
That's-
few months.
That's fair. I
So
want
we
it to
better
be-
make a nice nest and kind of huddle in.
Oh, we're nesting. Oh,
Yeah, we're pregnant.
that'll do it.
We've got
Collectively.
yeah,
Sweet.
we've got some other little.
I think
pod
I got an
bags on
arm.
the way.
Aw.
That's so much more happy than where I went.
So I think I'm going to do this because we are actually kind of inventing this as we go. The beauty of that, we're
Love
just
it.
going to go right to the story.
We're gonna do it.
No
Who's gonna stop
question?
us?
No question.
Who's gonna stop us?
Okay.
Yeah,
Maybe a question at the end.
they know. I don't have one.
Spoiler alert.
Aw.
No.
Okay.
So here we go.
I love it.
This is what we're going to talk about today. Our primary story. It's an exciting story, one that affects all of us. Okay. The Jungle Gym is 100 years old.
That's surprisingly new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only 100?
Yes, we have just passed the 100-year anniversary of the patent for the Jungle Gym.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Specifically, now
patent.
I want to break it down. The Jungle Gym.
Patented.
What is it that you're describing? Are you describing the cool like turtle shell thing that comes out of the ground?
A traditional Jungle Gym is like the rectangle one. Like
Okay.
kind of the cubey,
Like the blocky. Yeah.
blocky rectangle squares. That's
Right.
the traditional one.
Yeah.
But then you do have like the dome
dome
style
guy.
one. Yes.
Yeah.
which apparently is, I think it's related, but slightly.
It's a cousin.
It's a cousin.
Sure.
It's a Forest Jim.
Cousin Jim.
Yeah, but like
Forest Jim.
That's right.
That's cousin Jim from the forest.
Hi there.
Hey yo.
I'm Jungle Jim.
He's been in some wars apparently.
I've seen some stuff.
That's what I'm saying.
I was in Da Nang. I mean, it's Jungle Jim.
I don't even know.
We don't have jungles here, I don't think.
I have no idea where Da Nang is. Not even a little.
Vietnam.
Yeah.
I was guessing.
Oh, okay.
I would have been right, but I had no clue if you just made it up or if it was an actual place. I did not do well in world geography.
That's all right.
It wasn't great.
All you need to know is where you are now.
Oh,
Not in a jungle gym.
that's true though. That is. I don't think I'm in a giant jungle gym. Oh God,
Yeah.
it's closing in.
That is what a house is, huh? Think of
Really?
all the studs every 16 inches.
The entire spot.
It's like a
It's
big
all made
jungle
up.
gym.
Bars.
But it's closed in jungle gym.
Is it Jungle James?
Proper.
That's right.
I'm
It's a
Jungle
Jungle
James.
James.
So that is nice though, because in British English,
Oh, yeah.
apparently a jungle gym is called a climbing frame.
Oh.
I love that.
Yeah, thanks.
They're so
British.
clear.
That's surprisingly direct for the English. Usually they pick
know.
a way goofier name.
Really? I thought that they were like a direct people.
How instead of like a box truck, they call it a lorry.
Right.
All right.
Or instead of it's a bathroom, it's toilet.
Lou.
The
Yeah, or I'm gonna watch some TV. The telly.
Telly.
Or my flat. You know what I'm
That's-
saying?
that's
They
like
pick
my
way more
apartment,
fun
right?
names.
So what
Yeah.
would be the fun name for jungle gym in British English? What would we?
Climby do.
Oh, that's good. I went Jimmy Doo. That's good though.
A run on the Climby do or a run on the Jimmy do. Yeah. Kids on the Jimmy do. Yeah,
Okay, no,
Jimmy
that's
Doo.
Australian, and that's a merry-go-round.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think I agree.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
what I feel like. I'm not sure how accurate that is. I'm just gonna go with it.
Isn't it's I'm very interested to hear the story because it's jungle gyms I feel like are so pervasive, right? Every spot has their style of jungle gym. It's kind of like a cheeseburger. Every spot has their version of it. Or it's like we'll say jungle gyms like flatbread.
Okay.
Every nationality they have their own version of it. There's tortillas, there's naan, there's pita.
naan. Naan's
There's every style has one. And think of like in America, jungle gym, and then climbing rebar. What was it? Climbing frame.
Yeah, rebar. I mean, really, if we're being honest, he's
And-
not wrong.
Everybody gets use out of it. Think about it. Our kids climb on it. Remember those Al-Qaeda training videos? Monkey bars, jungle gyms. Monkey bars, jungle gyms, they're in through the tires. They're having a great recess.
Way to keep it light.
Yep. Fun.
Like people don't know about Al-Qaeda. Yeah, hold on. Watch that video. Be like, look at how fast they're going on those monkey bars.
How often do they encounter monkey bars in the field of war?
I don't know. Can you imagine though? They're like running around. They're like, I can't believe it. I get to use my training. Someone like dropped a ladder like across two buildings. They're like, watch this.
Today's the day.
The ladder just breaks in the middle. Yeah, exactly. Oh.
So the patent is from 1923. So we'll dig into that a little bit deeper here in a moment. But yeah, we have what? We have materials. We can use metal pipes. We can use ropes. You can climb. You can hang. You can sit. Monkey bars are also part of a jungle gym.
Okay. Yeah.
And in fact, we were just talking about this too, is that in Australian English, the term monkey bars is sometimes used to refer to the whole jungle gym. So they don't call it a jungle gym.
thing.
They would just say, oh, it's the monkey bars. However,
Yeah, right.
So we have jungle gym, climbing frame, and monkey bars.
Which I want to say.
Not Jimmy Doo.
Apparently not.
Unfortunately.
Apparently not.
I want to be like, I don't know. But then I'm like, no, that kind of makes sense though.
Right.
It's just like there's two different types of monkey bars.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some like proper monkey bars too, to me.
Wow, that was very English. Some proper monkey bar.
Monkey boss. So what would
It's
you
like
describe?
where they're
just
wearing the tuxedo, like the
fantastic. Got the
Oh,
little tray.
Kirsten Dunst no, what? Dunstan
Kirsten Dunstan checks in.
Sorry. Yeah, it's
No, you're not. That is amazing.
my brain went to Kirsten. Yeah, Dunstan.
That's why you did it!
Yeah, Dunstan checks in.
It's a little vampire monkey.
That monkey's got some honkers.
Oh,
It's the monkey kissing Spider-Man.
Nice.
I've been waiting for this.
That's
This movie's incredible. Spider-Man, a chimp on a skateboard.
this is wild.
That's not range. She's just peeing all over the place.
Oh, that's a different kind of range.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
Yeah.
So apparently the jungle gym, it was invented in 1920. So I mean, pretty close, right? And we'll give credit here. This is a lawyer invented it, Sebastian Hinton, and he did this in Chicago.
Maybe he thought he was building a cool prison.
Oh yeah, like a temporary prison.
He's like, watch this. And then kids started going on and going, oh,
Right.
wait a minute, I can trap kids in it. And all their adults walk by and he's
This is
like,
a
all right, I
kid's
mean,
jail."
it's a toy. And they go, okay,
Okay, cool.
creep.
So it was sold. It was sold under the trademarked name Jungle Gym.
Yeah.
Like no space even, just Jungle Gym, all one word.
Okay.
So
Which
I
makes
mean,
sense because
yeah,
it is weirdly enough kind of like a big old gym. And
Yeah.
yeah, obviously kind of jungle, whatever-esque.
Yeah.
So what's I think this is kind of cool is that the second prototype he built is still standing at the Winnetka Historical Society.
It's a good prototype.
Yeah, in Winnetka, Illinois,
Dang.
which is cool. You know what I mean? It's still around. It's a 100-year-old jungle gym, and it's just
I guess it's made out of metal, to be
first.
fair.
It's the
I
first
know,
one.
but that's still kind of neat that you can go see it.
I mean, you know how often the playgrounds and stuff need to be updated? Like, that makes sense. Like, that's cool.
Right.
No, it's definitely rad.
Yeah. So let's see. So monkey bars, those appear. The word monkey bars appears at least back in the 1930s.
Oh,
And
slanging it up.
but Hinton's initial patent appeals to the monkey instinct, in claiming. So he's literally giving a nod in his patent. You know that's part of why he's calling it a jungle gym, because it's like, well,
Monkey-esque.
yeah, tap into your monkey instinct and
Monkey-
swing on the monkey bars.
Monkey adjacent.
Yeah,
Monkey Instinct sounds like a rad fighting game.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
You liked Killer Instinct. Monkey Instinct!
I don't know if that comes.
It does. It does. It does. It totally does.
That's great.
I'm like, I don't know if it actually comes through.
It totally goes through.
It's just dead silent
They're
for
like,
4 seconds,
and then we
they're like,
laugh.
Yeah,
What is happening?
Is this the new version? This sucks.
I hate this.
They're
place.
inside jokes. They're so inside you don't even hear them.
You don't get to hear them.
It's only in our heads.
Yes,
Like
it's
the voice.
So let's see here. So his Sebastian was the inventor, right? Sebastian Hinton. His dad, though, had built a similar structure from bamboo. And his dad was a mathematician, so he did it with the trying to help his kids understand 3-dimensional space.
Oh, that makes because
Yeah.
it's just like a frame boxed in or whatever.
Yeah, like
and with bamboo.
cubes, and
And it makes sense. Jungle Gym really makes sense if you make it out of bamboo.
Oh, totally.
Right.
Where you're like, okay,
Yeah, exactly. Like literally jungle trees.
Yeah, jungle trees. No, you're right.
As opposed to non-jungle trees.
That
grow
is
fast.
fascinating, though. Can
They
you
grow
imagine
fast.
being such a mathematician? You're like, I'm gonna go build like a 10-foot like rectangle out in the yard. Well,
Monument
rectangular
to
prism
math.
out in the yard.
Right.
Right.
'Cause I'm trying
Rectangular
to show-
prism, a parallelepiped.
Word.
He's serious. He's serious.
So his intent was there. I like this because I don't understand it, but apparently you're supposed to understand it.
My favorite.
Thus, the abstraction of Cartesian coordinates could be grasped as a name of a tangible point in space.
Yeah, it's a
Those are words.
I'm pretty
It's a
sure
kid
that's just
jail.
a fancy way of saying
jail.
like, yes, it's just it's a physical.
I know. It's just the XYZ axis thing.
Yeah.
I just
cool,
like
though.
how wordy it is, and you're like,
Oh wow! I had no idea it was that intense.
yeah. It's not intense, though. It's in bamboo.
Oh, that's right. Oh, maybe they have sheets.
Turn your jungle gym into a tent.
What a hellish tent. All right, kids, time to wake up.
Yeah, all right.
Ow!
It's my face.
Ow!
Come on, Jimmy.
Ow! Turn it.
So, obviously, this is I appreciate, obviously kids fall, so like they like to do they want to put wood chips down, which I think we don't even put wood chips down, right? Like they had to get rid of that
weird like rubber shaving
I'd say
things.
like initially they put wood chips down, and they recommended using like 12 inches of wood chips, and of course now we can't even do that because kids get splinters and all that
it's
stuff.
just, so
And
it's
they do
just
hurt, to
shredded
be
tires,
Right, I know.
Which I'm like, yeah,
I mean, where else are you gonna put it? Like that makes sense. Put it on the playground.
yeah.
That's fine.
Right.
And it is a lot softer. To be fair, wood chips. It is.
Oh, yeah.
It is kind of weird that they put wood chips.
It gives.
It's
It-
really not.
It does, but
anytime
like,
I fell on wood chips, it wasn't like pleasant.
no.
It's better than the cement underneath.
Yeah.
It's not saying much though.
Yeah.
Right.
Arguably better than the grass. There's a little bit more give, but not much.
Yeah.
Not much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So what's cool though, one thing, I mean, maybe we can do this. We could put this on either maybe our Instagram.
Okay.
I think would be a good place. But I was able to pull up the patent, the original patent. Information on the Google.
Like the drawing and shit.
Yep, the drawing and all of that, which is cool. There's two different drawings of how they had their design. The original. So this is how this kind of works. The original application for the patent was submitted in 1920.
All right.
So he did submit it like shortly after he built it, and that was Jungle Gym Incorporated.
Right.
And then they finally granted it in 1923. So
Damn.
3 years to be
Yeah.
like, I don't know, this thing seems hokey.
Well,
I guess 1920s though.
Yeah, I mean, there's coming out of a war and
Probably busy.
Their
Things,
computer
yeah.
technology wasn't great.
We're just technologically impaired.
Nice.
so it was actually
Weird
granted
Al.
in
Best harmonies ever.
October 23rd of 1923. So we're right there in that thing. So
Oh wow.
and then it does actually, it's interesting because it does expire. There's that expiration October of 1940. So it was a 17-year.
Interesting.
And then it's interesting. It says status expired lifetime.
Oh wow.
I don't know how to interpret all
He's
of that.
fucking
information.
dead.
Yeah.
That's what that means.
But yeah, so it's kind of cool because I mean we get to see the original layout and everything that he has. It's under the classifications of climbing poles, frames, or stages.
That makes
Stages.
sense.
Yeah. So
Like those ones that are sort of pyramid-esque, where they have the
Yeah.
one tier and then the
Yeah.
Like kind of like what is it? Like scissor lifty.
Yeah, they don't do those no more. I'm guessing it's one too many dislocations, etc.
so obviously in this this is something we talked about. So it did make me kind of want to dig a little bit. So interestingly, like a playground slide, it made me kind of question that.
All right.
When did we get the playground slide? Right?
Sure.
Because I mean,
How
we've had
long were
those
these
for a while.
playgrounds empty? Without
Well, plus a
cars?
slide is like kind of a weird concept.
You're right.
I've like
Yeah.
never thought that hard about it, but I'm
Fast
like, who was
stairs.
who was like, oh, I'm gonna cut a pipe in half. Yeah, exactly. Imagine stairs, but a pipe.
but fast.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
So, do we want to learn about the patent first, or do you want a little bit of history on the playground slide? Let's just choose your own adventure here.
I mean, I'm
Shit.
assuming the
Page
history.
51.
I'm assuming the history would lead into the patent. So let's do
I
history.
like it.
Let's do a little bit of the history here. So, obviously, I mean, slides in some format have been around way longer.
Probably
you know what I mean?
forever.
Yeah. So we are
That's fair.
kind of speaking more specifically to when patents occurred and things of that nature. But it's still interesting to kind of see how these things have evolved throughout time. So, obviously, like you were talking about, plastic, metal, stuff like that. In Australia, because apparently we like to talk about this, the playground slide is known as a slide, a slippery slide, a slipper slide, or slippery dip,
Slippery dip.
That's the most Australian sounding one.
depending on the
Yeah.
region. So
I'm surprised they wouldn't just go full. They wouldn't just say slippy dip.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed.
All
in that.
around.
Slippery dip. That's I get no.
It
I
adds
guess
a syllable
slippery.
though. But
Yeah.
do they even say that though? Australians have a tendency
That's
to kind of
fair.
omit syllables a little
That's
bit.
true.
It's the slippery dip.
Slippery dip.
Slippery.
Slippery dip.
Slippery dip.
Slippery dip.
Slippery dip. Yeah. Yeah.
That's
exactly.
not a
Slippery
slide.
dip.
That's a slippery dip.
Slippery dip.
Slippery dip.
You slide down the slippery dip. You don't slide down the slide. Slide's a verb. You
So-
slide down the slippery dip.
So apparently, though, in the New York City area, they sometimes will call it a sliding pond or sliding pond, which it says is a corruption of slide upon,
Oh.
which is
Okay.
weird.
All I could think of was the Goo Goo Dolls. So why don't you slippery dip?
Renaming songs. And then in Philadelphia and some other parts, they call it a sliding board.
Well, I mean, that's
Which-
probably where it originated, right?
Right.
Like construction and stuff. You want to like throw it down.
Yeah, fair enough.
Scaffolding
Right.
makes sense.
So interesting, you know what I mean on that aspect. So, in early 1902 though is where they are seeing some playground slides that are being built and being used. So there is obviously, like we talked about, there's as far as a formal,
Yeah, like a playground slide versus
Yeah,
like
right.
just a
like, oh, we built this shit. So yeah, like 1902.
Hey, boot this shit.
It's got nails.
Oh, you got fun.
That's fun.
Yeah, well, and like the first bamboo slide, there was one at Coney Island that opened in 1903. Which
Okay.
I don't. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know.
Was that like their big attraction? They're like, we have a slippery dip.
Well, that would be the Australians
That's
calling it that,
fair.
right?
Yeah, I suppose.
So, I mean, it's just fun. These words are fun. Early slides were referred to as Slide Kelly Slide,
Oh,
Helter Skelter,
interesting.
or Shoot the Chutes.
That makes slightly more sense.
All she
Right.
wants to do is slide around, Sally. Slide,
Kelly,
Sally, slide.
Yeah. This is where it continues to be great. The manufacturer Wicksteed ballyhoo claim that the playground
Dang.
slide was invented by Charles Wicksteed.
These guys have the best names.
Wickstead?
Wicksteed. It's EED. It's Wicksteed.
Oh.
They have the coolest names.
So he installed one in 1922.
Okay.
So there's, obviously you can hear, there is definitely some,
Like you said, it's like the
Controversy.
cheeseburger where it's like everybody says they made it, but it's like, nah, we've probably been make something like that forever.
right. And that's why it's nice to kind of pin to the patent, because it does sound like there's a lot of
It's
argument.
That's fair.
Yeah.
And be like, all right, well, this dude said he did it, so like we
Like the
just have to
name
go.
brand one. Yeah.
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 Yeah, so I mean, there's a U.S. patent in 1916. There's a rooftop slide in New York City around 1900. There's a nursery slide of the young Tsar Alexei at Alexander Palace in Tsarskoye Selo.
Wow.
Word.
Yep, a 45-foot slide at Smith Memorial Playground.
That's quite large.
Yeah,
Are they trying to get more occupants?
I thought maybe they were shooting down the roof into the neighbor's pool or something cool.
Well, it's a memorial. They're shooting straight into the
Oh, yeah.
like an open,
right to it.
and then just toss dirt on them.
so let's talk about this. There's different types of slides, right? We know that.
Do we?
We do.
What do we mean by different? Like material?
No, like types, like styles.
Well, there's like swirly ones.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
There's a spiral slide.
Okay.
There's a wavy slide.
Okay. Yeah.
There's a tube slide.
Yep.
A straight slide.
Yep.
There are amusement park slides.
Like the long ones that are like
They're
in
just
a row.
ridiculously big kind
Oh,
of things.
yeah,
Yeah, where it's like four next to each other.
There are drop slides, which
hell
are
is that?
nearly vertical. Nicknamed
Jesus.
death slides or free fall
Lord.
slides.
So like like some was it water parks? Yeah, where
Yeah,
it's like
where
the-
you got
Yeah.
to do like the cross arms thing, and you're like
you
skipping
get
across
water
the water.
up your
Yeah, yeah.
sphincter.
You very do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clench before you slide.
Keep clench.
clench before you do.
Yeah.
Slippery do.
Slippery's fine.
Do before you do.
Grippery do.
There's
Damn it.
slippery do.
Grippery do.
Oh,
no.
Grip. And of course, there's water slides, and then there's inflatable slides. But yeah, obviously, there's all sorts of other ones too. There's freestanding slides, there's composite slides, there's all sorts of craziness, and you know that probably. I mean, we've seen all sorts of different ones.
Fried
so.
shrimp. There's
Yep, exactly.
Sick.
All right. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of the quick and dirty on that. Literally,
the slippery and do on the.
the slippery.
It
and
really is
dippery.
interesting how not long playground equipment has like.
At least patented.
Right.
I guess to be
guess.
fair, think about it though, where it's like, can you imagine kids in like 1850 on playground equipment?
I mean,
They just worked.
no.
Yeah, they just worked. That
They
was
were
it.
in the mine, right?
Bro, Little House on the Prairie. You ever watched that?
Oh, it's so
They
energetic.
They
and
were not
full of
having
life.
fun.
Good
They
night.
just
It
ran
was not
around.
a-
Whatever. I don't
That's the
remember their
Waltons,
names.
but
Was
yeah.
that the Waltons? Really?
Yeah. Good night, Jim Bob.
Wow.
Good night.
I don't watch.
It's
that
all
either.
the same thing to me. I never watched any of that stuff.
That's fair.
Walton's pretty good. Honestly, Little House Prairie's pretty awesome.
I wouldn't know.
Which one's with the dude Michael?
Stipe.
No,
Donald
no, he was on
He
one of
keeps on
those. I
forgetting.
think he was Little House on the Prairie though.
J. Fox.
No.
Yeah, no. Are you talking about the dad?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's Michael.
Oh, Yeah, because we know we have a certain Michael Landon.
Yeah,
Because
so.
we have a particular
I've just been listing famous Michaels.
Michael
Jackson.
I did. I don't think I did
I'm on
Jackson.
the prairie.
I did Jordan,
Michael's Craft
Bublé,
Store.
Moore.
Michael.
Michael Moore. I'm here in Little House on the Prairie, making a documentary.
Is there anything to eat?
We have one piece of grain.
Not anymore. You don't.
Got it. He just has like little like wheat, like the little like things on his face.
About that.
You're gonna use that.
Jesus.
All right, so here's the deep dive on the playground slide.
Oh yeah.
Finally,
Yes.
Let's slide into it.
Okay. It's very slippery, dippery.
Doodah.
So apparently, the patent does credit Philip S. Medart as our inventor,
Word.
Okay.
and the original application was 1915.
Okay.
And I do like that here. The application, it just says application filed by individual. I'm assuming it's
Somebody
Philip
walked
Medart,
up.
but
Succinct.
Yep.
Very.
and then
very.
this one they were quicker. They actually granted it in 1916, so it only took them a year to do it.
They weren't as busy.
That's
Yeah.
fair. Not a lot of inventions.
But of
in
course, that
spot.
one as well has expired. Has since.
Oh, they let it go.
Yeah.
Sold it to the bank. I don't know. Is that how it
Yeah,
works?
here I can kind of show you. Like there are some. He's got like the
That's
swirly
some,
one.
that's some like Leonardo da Vinci shit.
Yeah, he's got the spiral slide design there. I think.
Yeah,
So-
100%.
Yeah, exactly.
So then people just took that and then they just like cut like part of it off to be like, here's one whole slide.
Yeah,
Right?
instead of spinning in circles and making yourself sick.
Yeah.
Maybe that was to elongate the experience.
Wow.
It's in a spiral. It's spiraled for her pleasure.
There you go. Just like a duck's wang.
Wow, corkscrew.
No, ducks do. Corks don't screw.
Who's on
Did
first?
you say duck stew?
That's dark.
Rabbit
Rabbit stew. Duck
Rabbit
stew.
stew. Duck stew. Rabbit stew. So yeah, I mean that is that. But this is where the new, right? Where
More butt.
more butt. And speaking of butts, where do you put your butt? You put it in a swing.
Oh, it's true.
So I wanted to see that as well. We've got the jungle gym, we've got the slide, but what about the swing?
the swing's got to be the oldest one.
Right? Like
Swing's
what
got to be
is the
older.
deal
than-
with
Maybe not the
swings?
flat, the one, piece
Just
or whatever,
something.
with tire swings and
An
shit.
item on a string.
I mean, come on.
Gotta be.
Right.
Classic.
It's gotta be the oldest one. I don't know what piece of playground equipment. Playground equipment would even be older.
I'm trying to
Swing
think.
is like so basic. It's like so perfect.
Yeah.
Right.
Like the swing design, done, nailed it. There's a few different types, but it's like pretty much done.
Yeah.
Like a slide, different iterations, different blah blah, whatever. You gotta zhuzh it up. Maybe add some water.
Yeah.
Slide, swing, nah.
It's just you're on it, and then you go like this. That's it.
You put a thing and then you connect it, and then it swings around.
It's wild.
Maybe you have like a sky scooter where it's like the longer one, like two kids on it.
Nice.
Yep.
I don't know what
Or
that is.
like the one where it's like a little handles and then you're both on it. You're
Right.
like-
The seesaw.
and it no, because it's on two. It's on a swing.
Suspended.
Yeah.
And there's two. It's a seesaw on a swing.
No.
No. It really is like it's like a mini version of like those like those fair rides where it's like the huge ship.
Yeah.
It's like a tiny version of that, but for two people.
Shut up. It's not that common knowledge apparently. Like
That was carnival music.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the.
I know. Close enough.
But yeah,
No, yeah, okay, so
but
I
like the
just-
swing is like
I never saw that.
perfected.
Yeah.
I think so.
You can put anything on a swing. Random board. Put a rope on that. Put on a tree. Done.
No, I can now
Tire?
picture what you're talking about. The one you push with your feet. Because they have the
Oh, yeah,
single player
yeah.
version of those too.
Yeah.
Single player.
Shut up.
But yeah, exactly. Yeah, and you both just kind of like
Yeah.
swing
It's on
around.
like it's on. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
So, key element, right? The playground, swing set. That's what you got to have, right? When a kid says, "I want something,"
That's the thing that defines a playground.
Because
you could have nothing
swings
else,
and then maybe a slide and maybe some monkey bars.
You got to mount the swings to something, so it's like just slide down from there.
Yeah, you could have nothing else, and people would probably still be like, "Oh, it's a playground. Yeah, some swings." Yeah,
exactly. So we do have between 1450 and 1300 BC.
Oh my gosh! So I was right. It's ancient.
The Minoan culture created one of the oldest art pieces featuring a swing.
Yeah, because swings are awesome.
Yeah,
they're rad.
So that is some scholars at least do credit the Minoans for
ancient
inventing
alien theorists.
That's right.
Yes, exactly. That's who gave them the technology. The aliens came down and they're like,
beep, boop, beep.
Right.
We will give you the technology to invent swings. Put a rope.
That's really good. I like the combination you used there. That's very smart. I liked it.
Achy thing. Then I had a rope, but you did it.
Right.
Thank you for your technology.
Yeah, they like show it to the people and are like, that's it?
So just
we could do that.
Yeah, like we did that like a couple of years ago. Like,
yeah, aliens show up like 3 days from now.
Here's this technology.
we have that.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Wait, what? What is that thing you guys are driving around in? Wait, hold on. Where are we?
Yeah.
How did we get here?
But
how did I get here?
Obviously, swings have changed through a lot. So, the modern day swing, invented by Charles Wicksteed.
Okay.
This guy's been busy.
The same guy that had some credit for the slide.
Doing it.
He just went all in on that playground stuff.
He's like, what if we had the slide, but like perpetual? Like always we. I'm talking no downtime. We the whole time.
Yeah, exactly.
Then he went on.
We need to get those.
Right.
We need to get those numbers up.
Yeah, those are rookie numbers.
Pump up those numbers. Come on, the metrics are looking bad on this.
So he invented the we. He did not.
Oh,
no.
So apparently, I like this because this is just some general information. Development of early playgrounds, right? We're going to talk about this for a minute. So we did have that. It was slow to pick up steam, right? Because what we were talking about. But the first major outdoor play space was in 1821.
oh wow! So that's actually older than I thought.
Right, and it was built in Salem, Massachusetts. I mean, witches got to do what witches got to do.
They were having a time.
Witches get stitches.
Witches get playgrounds.
Sick.
So they were
Doesn't
trying to.
rhyme.
They were trying to like balance it out.
I think so.
I think they're trying to make up.
We have 2-3 burnings, 3 hangings, but we
Well,
got this.
it was
this
like-
bar you swing on.
I'm pretty sure it was like 40, but yes.
I meant like a week.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So soften the blow. Your parents are dead. Try out the swing.
But
What's a swing? And then they get on. They go.
this is
Well, you're kind of right.
The witches are like, why is this swing over water?
And then they go.
this is weird.
Huh.
Oh,
Just keep going. You're good. We're just gonna
swinging this turn.
It's fine.
you're doing great.
Yeah, you're doing fine. We're just gonna lower it a little bit.
Oh, you're still too far from the water.
So apparently, though, this was at the Latin school. That's where this outdoor space was.
Oh, sick.
Apparently, very just.
It's like the Comedy Store.
It's like
just
climbing
the
frame.
Latin.
Yeah, it's like
Sounds
climbing
like-
frame.
Yeah, it's like a really weird bar.
We're
like
just
it.
gonna call it exactly what it is. We're not gonna mince words here.
Comedy is the dead language.
Yeah. So this outdoor gymnasium was inspired in part by German influence. And it says including Froebels, which I don't know what Froebels is.
I don't know what
Capital
that is.
F-R-O-E.
I think that
They're saying it like it's a noun, like it's a thing.
That's.
I believe so.
I think that's like the little like piddle, the weird like mouth bubbles that I create when I get sick after eating too much barbecued meats.
Look at my Froebels.
Yeah, when you get the cold sweats, you feel like you're foaming at the mouth. Those are Froebels.
That'd be your Froebels.
Yep.
That's
It's
your Froebels
dribble.
saying hello.
It's like dribble.
Right.
Frobish.
Novobish.
No, Froebel.
Michael Froble.
Yeah, Froebel apparently, was Froebel gifts are educational play materials for young children. So kind of comes from that idea and concept.
So it's like today's STEM, and when they have all the cool little like, technology.
Froebel was the guy that invented it.
Oh,
So
he's
it's like a method.
That's a guy.
Yeah, and he invented.
STEM could have been a person.
That's fair. That's fair. He's got you there.
We don't know. Steven,
Yeah, what's your story on that, Dave?
We'll do that next week.
Yes.
please?
So
no.
excited. Yeah, don't do that. Maybe Don't do that.
But anyway, so the outdoor site, how exciting, was equipped with vaulting horses, parallel bars, because they
Sick.
literally just put
It's a gymnasium.
gymnasium shit outside.
yeah.
They're
Yeah.
like, I don't know, this is what we got. Let's put it outside,
outside
so we don't
now.
have to listen to the kids.
That's right. Give them their own little crap. We're gonna replace all this stuff. Give them the crappy stuff. We'll put it outside.
Right. So
They're just making the witches stronger.
Oh, that's a terrible.
Now they can flip around and do cool acrobatics.
No, they're Harley Quinn. No, that's not easier to take down.
Come on, it's way more difficult. You know how hard it is to burn somebody who can do backflips?
Quite.
I've tried it. No.
So apparently though, like I don't know the reasoning specifically, but through the 19th century, obviously the desire to have outdoor playgrounds just kind of wasn't there. Probably like you were saying though, is because of kids were busy.
Yeah.
Not in a good way either.
They had 12 years to live.
I ain't got time.
Got time for play.
5-year-old kid.
I ain't got time to play on the playground. Really?
Is he all right?
Like, what the hell? What is going on?
I've never heard of playing. What's play?
He's got all of the testosterone. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, God.
We live fast here.
Apparently.
But yeah, apparently even at one point, New York City even went so far as to ban children from playing in the streets.
Because they were getting hit.
You're probably right.
It's probably
New
a combination of a lot of things.
Yeah.
I'm sure they justified it, like how they do for us nowadays, where they're like, it's in the interest of security and safety. We're going to take away everything.
Yeah, everything you like.
But I think danger is correct, because that was like a real thing where it's like jaywalking used to be like a crazy like punishable crime when it's like cars were new.
Yeah.
We pretty much got screwed out of roads.
Yeah.
The whole point was like we were supposed to like walk around and do cool stuff.
Yeah.
And then they're like,
those are for
give them the
cars
cars now. Screw you.
Yeah.
So then they were like, well, the kids need to play somewhere.
Right.
Even this patch of grass with a rusty seesaw.
Random stuff. Wow, it's a board with a handle.
This is awesome. It's a
So,
lever.
but
Yeah, exactly. Wow.
interestingly, though, that did cause playgrounds to start becoming more popular again, because kids are like, we ain't got nowhere to play.
Yeah.
So we need somewhere. So they started creating spaces again. So we do have the first park playground that was established in Chicago in 1876.
Oh.
And then here we have that Froebel coming back again. His technique of teaching when it was introduced here, and it had an emphasis on playing out in nature and doing things of that nature and having like sandboxes and stuff like that.
Okay, so that's
kind of
that's
where,
the basis of the outside concept, is that it has
yeah, yeah, he wanted some interaction, as part of his concept was to have
it
some
makes
action.
sense.
Yeah. So obviously sandboxes and stuff like that were kind of an important thing in the late 1800s.
Oh, yeah.
And we have some things like that. So apparently, let's see here, we've got in 1891, we do have some swings and ladders and seesaws starting to show up.
Okay.
And of course, just like any other industry, that's when obviously we know already, people started picking up on that and we're like, oh, like let's start patenting these things and start making, these more of our commercial versions of all of these items. Yeah. Money. I like money.
Money.
I
like money.
Thank you.
So and then we have, what do we have here? We have in the first years of the 20th century, we have model playground used as a term.
Ooh.
And then we have this playground that was opened in 1895, Jane Addams Hull House Playground. And it had swings, it had a giant stride maypole.
Oh,
Giant stride / maypole, yeah. It had climbing equipment.
Very cool.
Not jungle gym.
Not to be
Nondescript.
confused. Not to break any laws.
And it had slides and then handball and baseball courts.
Nice.
Handball. What the fuck is that?
Like
Handball, you literally...
You use, is it kickball, but you just throw it?
It's like baseball, but use your hand kind of, but obviously a different ball as well.
So as the
it's
batter,
like baseball mixed with like dodgeball.
But I think you do actually hit it. It's actually a swing that you want to...
Oh.
Because
so
it's a smaller
You're not
ball.
hitting it with your hand.
You are, yes.
Yeah.
What? You're karate chopping this?
You're slapping it.
Imagine
Yeah.
untethered tether ball.
Yeah.
That sounds madness. It's like more confusing
Welcome
than
to the
Foursquare.
playground.
Man,
Welcome to the playground, bitch.
I would have never survived.
Playground.
I'd have never survived.
Right?
That's why I don't go outside.
So that does bring us up, like, in time here. Charles Wicksteed, right? He is responsible for some of those. We talked about swing sets and slides, right?
Yeah, amongst other things, this guy was busy.
He's one of the first people, it looks like, to combine those, like we were talking about.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we got swings. Well, let's just put a slide on the end of it. Like,
I mean, yeah.
Let's make
You
it.
got to build a structure to swing
all,
from.
Yeah, make it all one thing.
Yeah, he's like fun structure Taco Bell. He's like, let's take the same 5 things, but let's mix them together. See what happens.
We'll put this lever on a swing. Lever swing.
Try it
This is great.
out. Put this. We'll make the monkey bars swing. We can't do that. Try it out.
Try it out. And the trapeze was invented.
Oh no, the whole structure of monkey bars.
Oh God.
Yeah.
That's how Robin's parents died. That sounds like a terrible idea.
So,
Poor Mr. Grayson.
like, also in the 1920s, we have Miracle Recreation. They invented the merry-go-rounds, or had the patent for it in that time frame. So those also came to prominence at that same time as far as patenting.
It's a classic, very fun.
Commercialization of those. So obviously then things started. They made them more safer, though. That is, I guess, the good thing of that, making them commercialized. They do.
They get more
control.
regulated.
Yeah, they get regulated, and they start
Make sure
going
your
around,
kids aren't like going
it's-
to break their necks or like pop their elbows out of their arms or.
Right. So I'm going to pivot here because the one interesting thing I found, I mean, it's all related, but yet this is interesting. So I was, like I said, looking up these patents. So the interesting thing is, we're talking about playground swings, right?
Sure.
We are.
And, is that one of our things? So obviously, like, playground swings or just swings in general, those showed up at circuses and stuff like that, and on a porch and stuff like that. But on a playground, there was obviously some time before it kind of showed up in the version of what we would call like a swing set. We've got tire swings. We've got just natural swings. We've got rope swings. We've got baby swings, porch swings, canopy swings, hammock swings, tandem swings, nest swings.
Good Lord.
All sorts of different stuff, right? And we do have some, obviously, we talked about early versions of those back in, there's even similar to, that was the slide, right? We were talking about the swing
What's
and the
a natural
slide.
slide? Is that just like foliage?
That would be what the Goo Goo Dolls were talking about.
Oh, natural slide. 1 foot, no stump. That's the natural slide.
Yeah.
No slide.
Crisco!
Natural swings would be like where you find like Tarzan.
The vine thing. Yeah, okay.
That
Yep.
would probably be similar to that.
That's fair.
Except you could sit on it.
Or yeah, they probably just add like a little they just add like a branch to the bottom with like a whatever. You can be like,
Bingo.
there you go, you can sit on it now.
But I mean, swings, there's evidence of swings in Asia in like 771 to 476 BC. There's some evidence in Europe from 1450 BC. Ooh. So, swings obviously have been very prevalent in a lot of different ways.
Oh, we as people love to go wee.
It's so fun.
I do like that. This is on Wikipedia, that the dangers section starts off with, swings can cause various types of injuries.
It's true.
It is very true, but it's just one of those things where you're like, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Like,
Right?
way to go.
Oh yeah, if you've ever got some momentum and jumped off the swing, come on,
right.
that's classic.
I have knocked the wind out of myself
I was
so
going to say, and the
bad.
most common injury, due to fall. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
that's kinda
or
how
mess
those-
your legs up. You do like it's like the 2 and 10s, like the when your body does the wave, and then you're like stomp down hard. And you're like,
See, I didn't do that when I was doing I'm going to ride my bike and then jump off my bike and grab this swing set top.
that's no.
And no, I did. I grabbed it.
No, I know you
I grabbed
did.
it, and then my body kept going.
Right.
Yeah.
And then all the way to the earth.
Oh,
like-
the full back.
Yeah.
That's when I learned you have to breathe out to breathe in when you get the wind knocked out of you, and that's a hard lesson.
Right.
Yeah, you don't really have time
Wish
to
I would
think.
have had. Yeah, right. I wish I would have had that danger label. Shit, nobody told me. Nobody told me a damn thing. Just ride your Schwinn right into it. It'll be great.
Guess to be fair, they didn't really plan on that.
Right.
They're like, but sir,
How the hell do you know?
you're right.
Ah,
You got me. I don't know that.
sir. Why don't you
What's
just?
the implication of children riding their bikes at 90 miles an hour until the sun's starting to swing like a maniac?
Who sent you? What?
Huh? Why are you butt naked? I'm just trying something out.
Where did he go? Is that Random Man?
Random.
He's back. Thank
He's
you.
naked. Is he
Random
always
Man.
naked, or is it random?
It's random.
No, just different stuff.
I was just curious if there was anything that was a constant with this guy.
Like sometimes he shows up and it's just a cummerbund.
Oh, fantastic!
That's it.
Oh, stylish.
Yeah.
Sometimes he wears regular clothes, but upside down.
Right.
His socks are on his hands.
Or sometimes
Get
he has
out.
like 30 shirts on.
Cool.
Big as a house.
You look really wide.
Yeah.
Police show up to like a car crash.
Oligarchy, and then he runs away.
Word. All right. Thanks, man. Just like police show up to a car crash, he's perfectly fine.
That was so random. And he'll
My
be
shirt
like,
stopped
"Success!"
the impact.
Random man.
So this is the part I found incredibly interesting as far as like, I don't know, the specifics of it. So the patent for playground swing,
Yes.
like that is the words used, playground swing.
Okay.
Right? The patent for that, the worldwide application patent was submitted in 1961.
Whoa.
Oh, it took him a long ass time.
So late.
What?
Yeah, I don't.
Like up until then, were they just like okay with the fact that like nobody invented it?
They're just like,
they're
it's nondescript, yeah, where they're just like, you can't, where they're like,
can't-
it's
how
a
you
swing,
gonna,
come
How
on.
you gonna copyright that? It's a piece of
But I
wood.
guess specifically playground swing.
That's fair.
And it seems, from what we've talked about, it seems like the term playground is
Yeah, and like
a little more
like,
recent.
It's like what you would picture like on your school playground. Like
yeah.
it's just like
is it the rubber piece or is it like the wood piece? Because that's like different to me. So like, your normal playgrounds, like at a school or whatever, usually had just one of those like pieces of wood from the structure, right, from the like outside of town schools. And then like big city places would have like that piece of rubber that was like bent that you would sit in.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
I wasn't sure if there was one of them. They said specifically like that's a
Like for
playground
the
swing.
seat.
Yeah, for the ass.
Yeah.
I don't think they
More butts?
I don't know if they went that far.
I think they really were just specifying the whole design. Like the A-frame, like
Yeah.
bar across.
I mean, yeah, obviously
fair.
we could look. It might be that detailed. Either way, I find it odd that it's 1961.
Yeah, that's a stretch.
When finally someone was like, "Oh, let's patent this."
But the
Obviously,
Jungle Gym was older. Jungle Gym is way more specific.
well, yeah, 40 years. Yeah, so. And the slide even, and
Yeah.
obviously
Yeah.
swings were a thing. So obviously this must be I know it is specific, but I'm not going to read the full
Oh gosh, no.
yeah, like the
Nobody got time for that.
yeah, like the spec sheet on this. And be like, But yeah, so it was for this particular patent for the playground swing is credited for Daniel Gradowski, and this was Blazon Incorporated as our current assignee.
Blazing.
That's
Blazon.
not. I'll say that does not sound like it would be.
It's like the wing sauce. That's not good.
Oh, I was thinking it was like a dispensary.
Ooh,
Right.
That's better.
So yeah, it was filed in 1961. It was granted in 1964.
Okay, again,
And
Big wait.
Yeah, and then we have that same status, expired lifetime kind of thing going on there. But like I said, it's amazing to me. I don't.
status expired lifetime sounds like a concept album that I definitely want to listen to.
It's like a new Radiohead album.
I
Yeah,
love it.
yeah, totally.
I'm into it already.
Right.
Sounds
I
great.
bet the patent office is probably very confused.
Oh, well, I
like
mean,
for swings, and then they're like, we have to actually like look at it. Like, I don't know, can he patent swings? And then they took him 3 years. And like, yeah, okay,
I guess
you can.
he's patented the swing.
Yes, the playground swing specifically.
Yeah, just like a couple of A's and a pole in between them, and
Done.
and, hang your ropes
Swing.
and boards or rubber or whatever it is.
That's
and
it.
There's and
Swing,
now
swing,
he had a
dude.
patent on it.
I'm assuming, I'm assuming the patent was for that type of design,
I believe
like
so.
the A-frame with a particular.
I mean, patents, yes, can be very specific.
Yeah.
Yes, a certain number of whatever, blah blah. Because I don't know what swings look like before that.
But
That's
that's
fair.
why that's why I said playground swing. Like obviously
Yeah.
that is specific. They do that with
Yes.
patent stuff. The language is
Oh, yeah.
very specific.
Oh yeah.
But it's still amazing that
that
even
late?
playground, because
big
obviously
jump.
there were playground swings
yeah.
like in the 1800s, like or the 1800s.
Oh, yeah.
So you know what I mean? It was like it took them 60 years to go. Well, maybe let's just patent that.
Sell that too.
Yeah.
Maybe it's one of those where it's like hiding in plain sight. Like he was
know.
like he's like, surely this can't work. Somebody
Right.
else have already done this.
Yeah.
And then he went and put it in. Like 3 years later, like, yeah, you got it. And he was like, oh my god.
Crap.
Like he probably was, like looked it up. Like asked them, like, do you guys have a patent for playground swing? And they're like,
Well,
and they
I
look and they're like,
mean-
no, actually. They'd be like,
We don't.
okay, I'll take
You
it.
do now.
Well,
Wow.
I'm glad that I decided to swing by.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
It's patent officer. I don't get it.
I don't understand.
I don't understand.
We don't like humor here in the patent office, sir.
Oh, only if it's patent based.
That's it.
We are patently unfunny.
Patent puns only.
Nice.
Yeah,
Patent pending.
right. We're step patents. I don't know.
I like it.
Yeah. So, I mean, to me, that was kind of my deep dive on that.
It's a big leap. Like
playground
Brown
equipment.
said.
Yeah.
There's
There's like
jump. What is just
it's odd to me.
yeah.
Very. But it's also interesting, that it's like now all those things are patented, and then they've been collected together,
Right.
like not disparate, because they're like not that different, but different enough, and then it's interesting if somebody's like, you know what, time to coalesce this, but it took them that long.
Right. I mean, I'm just disappointed that pommel horses aren't on playgrounds anymore.
Oh yeah.
To be
Some
fair,
of them are. I know there are a few. Yeah.
Definitely not a regular
I know.
occurrence, though.
You're my devil's advocate. You always got to fucking deny it. To be fair, I saw it once, so it's
Technically.
real.
I've seen it like 3 times, but you're
it's
right
just because
though.
you drove by the same place 3 times.
It was a circle drive.
It was
driving. There's one. There's another one. There's
no,
one.
it's different because it's on my left or my right now. No, but I agree with you. Yeah,
I
it's
know.
not a regular.
In
It's not
general,
it's not a regular installment.
Yeah.
Specifically, a pommel horse. That's not the horse on the springy ding. Like, what is a
No,
pommel horse?
think of men's gymnastics where they
Where
do the
do the-
pommel horse.
The thing where you like run and put
the
underneath
hot dog
your-
with the handles on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Stuff like that. There are some that have like a little bit more.
You guys went with that way too easy. Yes. Yes, Danger.
Very good.
Very good.
No, there are some where it's a little. They have a little bit more gymnastic equipment, but
Yeah.
not. I don't think enough because it's
Cool,
so
like
fun.
angular trampoline.
Or like the gymnast bars, like they'll have like it's the 2 set right next to each other, and you go in between. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen the ones with that.
That's fair.
Balance-
Don't
even-
ride your bike
even
in there
balance
neither.
beams, I
Balance
feel like
beam.
they don't have anymore.
Yeah, and you're right though. I mean, they did bring some of it back, and it depends on where you go. Because some of them do. They're like, oh, these are like the traditional.
Right.
So I know what you mean.
But it's not a regular occurrence, which sucks because
No.
they're way cooler when they have all like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, like
That's
strength.
iconic.
Yeah, exactly. Like strength stuff and that. So.
Right.
Kids even play outside
Uneven
anymore.
bars.
Kids just play on their iPads.
They look at a picture of a gym.
Goddamn Fortnite.
Yeah, how about you build a relationship with your parents with Fortnite, moron? Thank you. That's my new character. The angry. I don't know. No, maybe upset. I feel like upset.
Disgruntled?
Ooh, the disgruntled.
Disgruntled Dan.
Oh, disgruntled Dan. I'm upset and I can't place it well. I'm not well spoken.
He's the disgruntled uncle.
Oh, nice.
Disgruntled.
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 It's like the worst YouTube channel ever.
It's
Disgruntled.
I saw this today. This pissed me
I
off.
was pissed off.
We're in a
mad as
store.
heck.
It's a deal. I never checkout lanes open. I forgot you scan. Why do I gotta scan it? I only was grabbing 2 things, but why do I gotta scan it? Oh, that doesn't sound like that many, Dan. Disgruntled. That doesn't sound like.
Disgruntled Dan.
Yeah, disgruntled Dan. It's not that many. Yeah, but why do I gotta scan it? I don't know. They don't have that many lanes open. You could have waited. They have some lanes.
Yeah, you could have them. checked.
wait.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm pissed off.
Okay.
Okay, you seem very upset.
Well,
No, I'm disgruntled.
okay. This
Subscribe.
Is a customer service. Okay.
Like and subscribe.
Hit the bell. You're at a customer service desk. What is? Are you
Join
all right?
Join that disgruntled. I don't know. There's got to be disgruntled league or something.
Check the comments below.
League of
This
Disgruntled
is
Gentlemen.
real life.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, League of Disgruntled Gentlemen.
Join it now. Subscribe. Hit the like button. Share with your friends.
I love it.
Show them how upset you are. Well,
All right. So that was our big story, right? I like
that was cool. A whole like playground retrospective.
Went for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially something that I never really thought of, where it's like you just go to the
No.
playground, you're like, oh yeah, of course, it's for
Right.
kids, playground.
And it's weird, like you said. To me, like that the proper. It's only like 100 years old for like the proper playground.
Like the collection, yeah,
Yeah.
like
and like before that, they're like, I don't know, let's just throw something up there.
Right.
yeah,
That's
just
like
do something,
Something
or
for the
just
kids to
they
jump
just
on.
run around, or yeah, how odd.
We're spoiled.
Right.
It's kind of true.
Yeah. All
I'm
right.
fine with it.
So we're gonna move on. We're this is the.
These are nuggets.
yes, little nuggets. This is definitely maybe don't do that though.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Yep. There are still things that we need to keep the world warned about, and this is one of them.
Oh god.
So this hiker got hospitalized after he brought home a venomous snake to show his kids.
Yeah,
Oh, good.
Maybe don't do that.
That's great.
So
Right-
speaking
right
of playground, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Hey guys, the hike was rad. I got this snake. I found this gun. There's this undetonated mortar.
Unmarked graves.
Yeah, there's a mortar. There's a Ouija board. There's a Native American skull.
look at how brightly brightly colored this
tell
frog
it was Native
is.
American skull.
There was this yellow canister with a nondescript liquid in it. Just everything horrible.
It
Right.
did not taste like Mountain Dew.
Ooh.
It did
I
not.
brought this bear cub home. It's like everything we're like,
You're the best at the bear. I could never replace you. Oh my god.
just take a picture. Why you got to bring it to the kids?
Yeah.
Check it
doesn't
out.
have to be
Here's a
real life.
picture of it, or kill it first. Why not?
Kill
Just be
it
like,
first.
hey kid, kids.
You see this belt that used to be alive?
Right.
Check it out. This is a real dead snake. You're welcome.
Yeah.
So this is in
Thanks, Grunkle Dan.
This is in Australia.
Of course. Wow, Australia's come up a lot this episode.
Yeah.
We're like weird cousins. I like Australia a lot.
I'm fond of them as a people.
Right. So apparently, the information is that he mistook the broad-headed snake. He thought it was a non-venomous version.
I imagine.
Of a snake.
Yeah. Yeah, idiots do that.
Yeah, he thought it was a non-venomous snake called a diamond python.
Still,
That's telling me that it was a.
Well, and he lives in Australia.
Oh.
Like, come on, dude.
Don't pick up
There's
anything.
like the meme is literally everything wants to kill you, and you're
Zero.
like, oh, I don't care. I'm a
that one looks all right.
yeah. Oh, this is the good one.
yeah, this one seems safe.
Oh, he's all right. He's cool. Who, Larry? He's fine.
Look at him. That means he likes you. He's smiling.
He's so happy.
Yeah. So the snake bit the guy, of course.
Well,
And he was like, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
it's a scratch.
And then
Perfectly all right. I'm fine. I'm fine.
and then, yeah, he kind of
That
did this.
purple, I had that there already. That's fine.
It's like the Steve Irwin kind of thing. And they're like,
God.
no, maybe not.
I'm not sure you're okay.
So then his hand started to swell up, and then he started vomiting.
Yep.
And then he's like, oh, maybe not.
Maybe I'm not okay.
Maybe
I'm starting to think I'm not okay.
This isn't a maybe don't do that. This is a definitely don't do that.
No, they all are.
Especially
giving
if
a
you live in
maybe.
Australia.
I'm giving a maybe.
If you live in Australia, if you see a snake,
I want content, so I'm saying maybe.
Yeah, and not to mention that, okay, if as an Australian, if they were an Australian, they probably know, like, there has to be
No.
someone telling these people, like, hey,
no. I
their
think
parents don't tell them, don't pick up shit you find. Like, what are you talking about? Like, there's no education basis that
this
says
guy was
leave
bringing him
all
home to his
wildlife
kids.
alone.
Yeah.
This guy is the parent. His kids won't know.
Well,
His
somebody
kid-
had to
Well,
teach
they know
him.
now.
Yeah,
No, somebody didn't have to teach him. That's why he went, let me pick up the snake real quick.
life lesson.
He goes, all right. Look at, pick that up. Booyah.
God.
So he got to the hospital. The hospital reached out to a local snake expert. And obviously the expert looked and went, oh, no, that is not the non-venomous diamond python. That is actually the venomous broad-headed snake.
Yeah,
And they do look similar.
that's unfortunate.
Right. So
What a gamble. Wow, this grenade looks really real. 50-50 that it's real or
Let
not.
me pull the pin and put it in my mouth.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No,
No,
it's
it
good.
was
Yeah,
fake.
yeah, put it up your ass. Yeah, good one. Yeah.
It was fake.
Nah,
it's
it's
all
probably
good.
fine.
So apparently they found...
I don't think Dan's okay.
They did find traces of venom in him, but they were able to administer whatever, anti-venom and whatever they needed.
Sure.
So they were able to.
That's probably why they brought the guy on, because
yeah,
could
they're
tell
like,
him
we
what
need to know what it is
yeah.
so we can
Fight
counteract
it.
anything.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
the dude should have brought the snake.
That would have been helpful.
He's not all.
I guess, yeah, he wouldn't be thinking.
Yeah.
Oh, you just think about breathing.
That's, here you go. That's our Podbags tip. Hey, Podbags tip, here you go. If you get bit by a venomous snake, try and grab it. You're already bit. Here's the thing.
That's
Get bit again.
if
we
you get bit again.
gonna do a gobble.
would
Come
it-
on. No,
would-
you gotta
hold
try.
on. That's good. Will you get it twice as fast if you get bit twice?
Yeah, probably.
It will be more venom in your
Yeah.
system. So
That's fair. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Never mind.
that's
Never
not-
mind. Yeah. That's.
we don't want that.
But yeah, try and stomp on it or something, kill it, and then bring it. So you can be like, it's like when you get your finger chopped off, put it on ice, bring it with you. You go like, I got it right here, cool. bring the snake and be like,
would be-
this is what bit me.
Yeah.
And then they can be
Yes.
like, oh, okay, cool.
I thought that it was like if you have HIV and you like fuck somebody that has HIV, like that, is it gonna get
No,
worse?
that's like
It's
an on
just-
or off, I think.
Okay. Okay.
Where it's like, you got it or you don't. Well,
Right.
but that's like a disease. It's not like venom is like a thing.
Right. It's accumulating.
Yeah.
True.
It's like adding like salt to, I don't know, mac and cheese or something. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so the venom enters your bloodstream. It doesn't multiply.
It's like adding handles to a hot dog.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't multiply, but it displaces. It gets in your body, displaces enough. Think of it like a marinade,
guess.
where it's like if you add like more and more.
Yeah.
If you get bit multiple times, you get extra marinade.
More marinated.
You go,
So, I mean, the good thing, though, they did say after 6 hours, they sent the guy home. So, I
Oh.
mean, that is not a bad recovery.
No.
Can you imagine if
heck
he got home and he's like, oh, forgot this extension cord.
Where he's like, oh, hang on. Wait.
Oh, non-venomous snake. What are the odds?
So, the snake handler did hike back to return the snake to its original location.
Dang,
Oh,
you didn't kill it after he...
Right. So, they...
That guy's legit. Good for him.
Yeah.
I was just
no
say
shit.
they went back to release it, and obviously he mentioned he's lucky because usually when they bite it does lead it can lead to incapacitation and it can
yeah.
even kill you. So they're just amazed that like he was enough to take it home, show his kids, blah 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 blah. He had all his things that he did.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, you must have not gotten a bit too bad.
Right.
So yeah.
Podbags does not endorse being bitten by a snake.
Right.
No.
Yeah, so it came out fine. That's kind of maybe there's the maybe don't do that part of it.
Yeah, probably maybe don't do that.
But hey, good for him.
Well,
And it's
he has the
Australia.
wherewithal.
They have more deadly snakes than we do, at least in our specific geographic location.
That's fair, because I feel like it'd be less of a crapshoot with
I know
one
in the
we
United,
found.
right in the United States, we do have some very venomous snakes as well.
Yeah, out
but
west
luckily,
they got pretty sketchy.
we don't have them here very
Not
much.
usually.
so-
It gets cold.
Yeah, we're in the cold place, so
The cold place.
we're in the cold place. All right, so now I've got this story. I like this story actually because this is interesting, and I don't know. It's just one of those things. It's just yeah. So the FDA here in the United States is proposing a ban on a beverage additive, and I don't know how much you guys keep up on this, but I found this interesting. So the additive that they are talking about potentially banning is BVO, which is brominated vegetable oil.
You
I'm
did
right
something
here.
to it?
What?
What did he do?
That's
to it?
when I take vegetable and I put it in my underwear and then I wring it out.
Brominated.
Yes,
Brominated vegetable oil.
No, it's a
For a beverage? That sounds disgusting.
So rough.
it's in a lot of the especially sodas that we have, but what it does,
Son of a bitch.
it's a beverage additive.
Well, LaCroix doesn't count.
It keeps citrus flavoring
Damn it. No, that's all.
from separating and floating to the top of certain beverages.
Oh, so it stays mixed with the oil.
Yeah,
It's like an emulsifier, yeah.
Oh, cool.
but it really is.
I'm sure it's very questionable.
Yeah, it's really not great.
I mean, if it binds your crazy sugary mess with citric acid or whatever, like,
yeah.
Does
and
the
then
same
binds
thing in
it-
your body.
Yeah. What
Yeah,
else does
not-
it does?
No,
Yeah. So there's a couple of different, yeah. So we have, so there's a toxicology study, which, again, just sometimes it's fun to read these words.
Oh,
They
yeah.
used Sprague dolly rats to do this testing.
That sounds English.
Yeah.
No idea what the hell that is.
Dolly rats.
You're right, bruv. You know, you're a Sprague Jolly Rat.
Sprague dolly rat.
She was a Sprague Jolly Rat, I tell you. She jumped
Oh,
right on. She jumped right on me.
I know what he means. I know.
Oh, yeah.
And then for more words that are, somewhat sophisticated, they found the incidence of thyroid follicular cell hypertrophy.
Oh, you'll find that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, that doesn't sound pleasant.
No.
No, anything like that. I mean, hypertrophy, right? So that's excessive.
Very.
Thyroid follicular cell?
So
Which
I thought
atrophy would
follicular
be
is
a
hair,
less.
but maybe I'm.
That's good.
But it could be even be.
It makes your hair fat.
Something else follicle.
It's not. Yeah, I say not necessarily. Yeah, so like thyroid might
Like
be
pore?
more. Well,
Yeah.
a follicle would be like more. It might be making them grow fast or having
Yeah.
more in your thyroid. So basically, it could. I would think maybe hyperthyroidism. I could be wrong. But we have a couple different things going on. So what do we got? We've got they did BVO tests on rats and pigs, and it's increased levels of inorganic and organic bromine. And then it does the result of the study was the FDA believes the thyroid was a potential target organ of toxicity. So that's kind of what we're talking. We're on the right thing.
Yeah.
Which that's quite bad.
Yes, your thyroid regulates many things in your body, and
Ton of hormones.
I
Yeah,
hear it's important.
Yes,
Yeah.
if it's
Very.
not functioning, you can have all sorts of issues.
you'll have a very bad time.
Yep.
yes,
whole time.
exactly.
Here's what I'm gonna say. Hey, if you're thirsty, drink some water. How about that?
Maybe not bromine.
It's you know what? Yeah, quick water break for everybody. Let's take a lot of water.
Okay. This is
Everybody at home, we're all drinking water now too. That's my lid. You like that?
Oh, mine's not.
No, that is nice.
Plastic. Because I like microplastics in my water. Thank
Yeah.
Love it.
you. Yeah.
tasty.
Sealing myself from the inside.
Just in case you have any bromine, then it can't get in. You're covered in microplastics.
Yeah, but then
smart.
the BVO's gonna emulsify the plastics with his body, and he's gonna turn into I don't
Robo
know,
Man.
Stretch Armstrong.
Stretch Armstrong's so much better than like some weird RoboCop I made up in my head that's made of plastic.
Plastocop.
Right? It
His
didn't work.
cousin. It's like cheeseburger helper. I could just say cheese to what he's doing. No.
Get him out of here.
So apparently, though, California did kind of lead the charge because they did sign a bill out in California that was banning the use of BVO, potassium bromate, propylparaben, propylparaben, and red dye 3. That's supposed to come in effect at the beginning of 2027. So now the FDA is also looking at that. And I do think it's a good thing. I know brominated vegetable oil is not good. It's
No.
I know
bad
I've heard
stuff for you.
propylene or whatever that one was.
propylparaben.
Paraben. I've heard
Yeah.
parabens before too. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that means anything.
I still eat some weird fake crap, obviously, because it's kind of hard to avoid, and sometimes it is delicious. But like the most that we can minimize it, where it's like, come on, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and it's probably not a necessary ingredient.
No, of course not.
You
No,
know
it's
what I
just to
mean?
do one thing that's like just to make it look kind of cool
Right.
or whatever. Where it's
And
like
that's coming
honestly-
straight from Brom.
Yeah, and I'm the one who was brominating it up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
But I'm just saying, likely there's
of course.
another product that might do it and isn't
A safer
like,
way.
like
Or-
killing your thyroid.
Or just don't do it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm like it's like when you have something where it's like, oh, it separates a little bit, and you just give it a little shake. You go, okay. Here's the thing. Do you really think you're gonna have a soda long enough that it'll fully separate out the citric acid? No.
Probably
Like maybe when it sits on a shelf, like shipping somewhere, but then it's like, okay, just before you drink it, just give it like a little bit, like up and down, up and down.
Yeah.
That'll be more than good enough. Most people who drink a soda drink it like half a second, anyways.
Yeah, it's gone.
They chug it. I mean, that's also the problem with these is like, if the effect was like very minute, then it's fine. But the thing is, like, if there's cases of this regularly happening, then imagine that compounded with like, I've seen so many. I'll try and be nice, but I'm not going to try right now. A bunch of fat morons go into the store and get like 32 liters of like Coca-Cola. So that it's like all the people drinking that or whatever it is, now they're consuming like copious amounts of
you
PVO
mean-
and other stuff.
Did you mean 32 liters
Yep.
or 32 liters?
Yes.
Because if you mean 32 liters, that's 60 liters.
It's then yes, it's definitely the 60. No, they don't care. They'll fill their whole card up. So that's like whatever
Right.
ingredients are in here get horribly compounded because you can drink it.
Oh, God, yeah.
It's
yeah.
way easier to get all the crap in your body.
Yes.
At least when you eat, you can eventually get full.
Right.
Eventually. I know there's some big old people out there. I mean, look, I'm fat myself, but like, boy, howdy, I'm not like that, you know.
Right.
There's no mark. You
You don't get full on soda.
no, it's like popcorn. You just keep going.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Except
I know,
popcorn.
right?
Except popcorn, you kind of can get full. It just
Now I
takes
want
forever.
popcorn.
Can you
yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, if
See,
I
I've
go to
never-
the movie
I
theater, I'll
only
get a
go-
large bucket, and
Oh, yeah.
if I eat like a bucket and a half,
Yeah,
I'll get full.
It's
Okay,
close to
see,
2 buckets for
I-
me.
Yeah, 100%.
See, I
oh,
have
it's a lot.
I can't. I will not get up from the film once I sit down.
Oh, no, I
Won't-
will.
No, it
won't do
depends. Sometimes you need a pee-pee break. Depends how
Nope.
long the film. Like Oppenheimer, I had to get up
Dude.
twice because 3 hours.
Dude, like the
God.
movie theater near me has like you can get free refills on like a Slurpee. I am gonna
That's
get up.
awesome.
Where I'm like, what? Like I can
Yeah.
have bottomless Slurpee?
See,
Yeah, why would I
wouldn't
do
I'm gonna
that?
get up like every 10 minutes. And I'll be like,
God.
I don't know what's happening in the movie, but I have the just the greatest brain freeze going right now.
Dude,
This is
yeah.
the greatest day of my life.
I'm just I'm going back
What was
as
this film
quickly
about?
as I can. I
Doesn't
don't
matter.
care.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
You don't even enter the theater. You're just standing there by the machine. Phil,
You just stand at
and
the back.
chug.
No, you just stand at the back of the theater where you're just like,
You do the dad thing of like you don't actually sit down. You're just watching the TV or whatever, watching the movie.
The kids look back at you. You just give them the thumb.
Hey,
Guys are doing great.
Dad, can you please sit with us? No, I'm thirsty.
I need
want
more
Slurpee.
Dad, sit next to us.
No.
Do you got a Slurpee machine back there? No, you don't. So I recommend you be quiet and watch the movie. Dude, there's a taco joint in Bay City.
Yeah?
Well, yeah, called Moe's.
Sick.
And I went in there, and then they're like, oh, buy a drink or whatever, and it's only the one size, and they have an icy machine in there. And then then I asked the lady, I was like, oh, can I get icy with this too? And she's like, yeah, of course. And I was like, you just made a big mistake. Because we were sitting in there, and I was like, I had 2 full ones of that, and I did like another half, and I was like, come on, you just made a big mistake,
Yep,
lady.
another one for the road.
Oh yeah, they're so good.
Right.
Oh my god, love that. No, but totally, yeah. What was the point of this story? I'm literally lost.
Full BVO.
I'm so sorry, listeners.
BVO Zinsoda.
Oh,
Yeah, you
yeah,
get
but it gets
full-on
like all
soda.
compounded.
Yeah,
so then
yeah,
people
yeah.
just drink a ton of it. Yeah, and
Right.
it's just like, no, exactly. We're talking about popcorn not filling us up.
Yeah.
But then people can't get full on soda, so then they
Right.
just drink copious amounts of chemicals.
There's the
where we
recap for you.
There you go.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. You're good.
No, it's
So-
true.
right.
Man.
So let's segue.
Okay.
Let's go to this is going to be our last story,
All right.
and it is we can. I'm going to make the joke. Speaking of people that eat too much,
Oh. Okay.
this is a story about whales.
I like it.
Nice.
Yeah,
like it.
sorry.
They weirdly don't eat that much, though.
I know, but I'm
Yeah,
just
tell
saying.
that to the
it's
rich people.
I guess that's... No, actually, I do eat a lot.
comparatively. Yes.
Because they eat like a bunch of krill. I guess it's just like them eating like a bowl of rice.
Right.
Maybe.
Because
yeah.
I want to be like,
compared to
oh,
size,
haha,
right?
like krill is so small. But then I think about it, I'm like,
Yeah, but
I'll
they
eat a
ate
big old bag of
50
rice. I love
pounds.
rice.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah, do you eat like a third of your body weight in rice though in a day?
That's
Not
a
yet.
lot.
Yeah.
No, I'm working
Not
up
yet.
to it.
Working up to it.
Bro,
up to it.
100 pounds of rice.
Put it in
my
a bowl
God.
with some butter like popcorn, and I'll probably get there.
We're down here, and
Wait,
we're looking for whales. That's not the. That wasn't the right one.
That's not it either. Thank you. There you go. Dad has the controls for mine on his thing, and what's just happened? Oh,
No, oh no.
Jesus Christ.
Down here at the whales. We're like James Cameron.
so these humpback whales apparently put on a 3-hour show for a whale watching boat.
Nice. Born entertainers.
Exactly.
Wow.
This was out in California, a whale watching boat. These humpback whales swam around for over 3 hours. And so, yeah, we had these 2 whales that were just kind of doing all sorts of different things, apparently. Apparently, the comedy section didn't go very well, though. The jokes just didn't land.
Oh.
Yeah. The bikini portion,
Sure.
not too bad.
Hit and miss.
Yeah, a little bit. Depends, you
Yeah.
know. I mean, it's a little tricky there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the singing was incredible.
Oh,
Right.
my gosh.
Yes, absolutely.
Get out of here with that. With that.
We can.
Yeah. Wow.
They snap.
The whale snapped.
That's right. No one knows how. They're a very poetic society.
No. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
That's the sound of whales snapping.
It's a visual gag, unfortunately, but that was hilarious.
Just
For
think
anyone who
about that,
can't
yeah,
see,
like-
he did an impression of a hot dog.
Yeah, a hot dog with handles.
That's what it looks like, Dave.
I know, but now I want hot dogs with handles, so I'm disappointed. We need to patent that.
It should
Handle
just be
dog. That's a corn dog. Dang it.
Oh yeah.
No,
It's got a handle.
I want like the handles, like
two.
the pommel horse, so I can,
So it's like a shield. It's huge.
or like a battering ram.
Oh yeah.
No, that's way
Or
better.
I can set it down in the bun. That's what they're there for. You gently,
They do get slippery.
yeah. So you got little.
You grab them too hard with the tongs, breaks in half.
It's true. It's true.
right? It'd be pod dogs.
Pot. That's good. Hot pods didn't work.
No, hot pods doesn't work.
No.
Pod dogs works.
Bag dogs also not great. Those are swing and miss in our focus group.
So yeah, I mean, you ever seen whales? I've never seen whales in person.
I have
you?
never seen a whale in person.
Yeah.
Maybe at like a Florida, like one of those SeaWorld things.
Oh, like a captive
Yeah.
one. Yeah. I never have either, so I don't know. I don't know how entertaining they can be over a 3-hour period.
I'm sure they're beautiful. I'm sure
Yeah.
it's awesome.
Right?
Dude, a whale? That'd be so cool.
Yeah.
Even when I saw like elephants and giraffes, they were pretty rad. And they're not
Giraffes are cool.
they're not as exciting as whales.
I don't know. Giraffes are, that's crazy.
Giraffes are pretty rad.
Yeah. Stupid long-necked horses.
Tall horse.
They were pretty awesome.
cool as heck.
Yeah. I would ride a giraffe.
Both went there.
Yeah, I don't know. So, I mean, apparently, though, these people enjoyed their 3-hour interaction with whales.
Cool.
Wow.
The whales spent a lot of money. You know, they got new skins for their guns, and and then they got some camo, and then they got like the $sign on their uniform.
I thought it would be more. There's got to be a joke. I thought it was just regular gambling was a joke, but I was like, you could make a joke about it's Atlantic City. Atlantis City. They take the bus out and go gambling.
I like it.
Nice.
Atlantis City. That's hard
Atlantis
to say.
City.
Because it's like Atlantic City.
Atlantis City.
It's the whale
Morris
smoking a
Sack.
cigarette.
Yeah.
Come on, big money. Oh, no, I guess. Just putting the cigarette in his blowhole.
Sick. But no, he couldn't use the blowhole. He'd have the so he'd have the little hole.
Oh,
in
it's
his-
a top stoma.
That's right.
Yeah. all whales smoke too many cigarettes.
Oh, my
That's
God.
horrible.
Try to do a whale song with that voice.
Hey, welcome, I'm a whale.
I used to be able to do a great one of that, but I can't anymore, I guess.
No?
Like the horrible, like. But I can only kind of do it now.
No.
That's sad.
It's I got the picture.
Yeah. Yeah, we got it all right.
Wow, 3 hours though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That must be pretty rad though. You go sit out in the middle of the ocean. It's all beautiful. It's wonderful out, and you see cool whales
Big
for a while. You
giant
just hang
animals.
out.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty rad.
Yeah.
So, were they watching the whales, or were the whales watching them?
Whoa.
They were watching the whales, but the owls were watching the people.
Who?
The owls.
Who?
The owls. Who? The owls.
A rabbi and a nun get in a loop.
Fantastic.
Rabbi and a nun are in a loop. A rabbi and a nun are in a loop.
So that's all I got.
I think I like that format. That was nice.
Yeah, that is our attempt at changing up a little bit.
Yeah, tell us what you thought, just like you told us before.
Kind of, we get to do a deep dive on a particular subject there.
Whale pun.
Whale pun. I like it.
Yeah, and we didn't even do that. We did the deep dive on playground equipment.
Nope. Yeah, wasn't a whale show.
We swung by. We
did.
We slid in.
Slid right into it, and
We
then we monkeyed
climbed
around.
out. Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, yeah.
So
It had its ups and downs.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Had some broken teeth.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus.
That was we edited that part out where we beat the shit out of each other.
Wait.
Yep. We just bleeped it the whole time.
But yeah, thanks for listening. I mean, if you are willing and able, and I know you are, I do.
Call to action.
Yep, call to action. Like, subscribe, follow, and give us a review. Give us
do
some
the
information.
thing, man.
Tell us, say, did you like that? Did you like a little more depth?
Was it worth it?
Was it more convoluted? Less
Flip
convoluted?
it down.
More butt?
Thank you.
Reverse it. Yeah. You're friendship.
That's right.
Social media, you can find us at facebook.com/podbags, tumblr.com/podbags, and on Instagram at podbagspodcast. You can also email us directly.
Right
we
to us.
love that. podbagspodcast@gmail.com.
And like we said, let us know what you thought of the modified
Change up.
format.
Yeah.
We're trying something out.
A little more focused for you.
Yeah, the magazine style is pretty fun where it's just a bunch of different stuff, but it's like maybe it's a little better to be like, let's let's reel it in so you
topic.
can listen and be like, okay, we're in here.
We're here to educate.
I'll tell you this: it'll be easier to write the description now.
Entertain.
Yeah.
And who knows?
Not me.
So there was Podbags 1.1 because it's slightly better.
Yeah.
Sick.
We're not at 2.0 yet.
I feel like 2.0 involved like none of us.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We're
it would
aged
be
out.
different hosts.
That's when we
yeah.
do the IPO and we sell it off and make
That's
millions
right.
and retire.
We do the movie rights.
Ooh.
Actually, dude, hold on.
Podbag movie rights. Hold on
ending.
now.
We're gonna end with the question. This is the question at the
Oh
very end.
shit.
Real quick. If there was a Podbags movie, who would play each other? But how about the thing is that we don't get
Like,
we
who
don't
would
get to
play
pick
me?
ourselves.
But
shit.
who would be the actor?
Yeah.
Yup.
Okay, I already know mine.
So okay.
For both of us?
I know mine. I know who would play me.
Okay, so never mind. We'll do the reverse then.
Oh,
We'll
okay, yeah.
say who we want first, but then we'll do the reverse. We
That's
can
what
team
I was
up on-
thinking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll do
yeah.
it in the real. So I guess think of one for yourself first. I feel like I already know yours too,
Well, who would?
because we've already talked about it.
Yep.
Oh, we kind of did the famous people to the party thing.
Right.
Yeah, we already know who.
So
you
which
are.
one?
I don't know.
But
who
there was
I
a
would be.
collection. There was a collection. That
Yeah,
if we
your
had to pick just
doppelganger.
one, if we had to pick just one,
I have mine. Vern Troyer.
spitting image.
Wow,
Nice.
yours definitely Gary Oldman.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
without a doubt.
What I'm interested in what you think yours is.
It's going to be Jason Momoa.
Sick.
Wow. Okay. I guess I'm Vern Troyer, so that's fair.
Somebody's
I'm doing like the paranormal shows where they have the person narrate and then they have actors or actresses.
Oh, dramatic reenactment.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm doing that thing where my actor is a little. He's definitely better looking. Than
He's
me.
zhuzhed
Right.
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Make it more exciting.
Yeah. Where I'm
And
like,
homicide hunter.
And
That thing.
Yeah.
I love you, Joe, but you ain't look like that, bro.
Right.
Ain't no way.
that's what I'm doing.
No, they
You
make
know?
Joe. Yeah, they make Joe Kenda. His actor is like 5 feet taller than actual Joe Kenda.
And he's smoking hot. He's a good-looking
He's
dude.
beautiful, yeah.
And then they show Joe Kenda, and he's like, and then I go talk to her.
It's like the most Midwest. Yeah.
smoking while he's talking and everything.
Oh, and I love Joe.
So
I do.
I guess. No, I'd probably be Peter Dinklage instead, because Vern Troyer's not alive, unfortunately. It'd be
Turns
Peter
out,
Dinklage.
yeah.
So then, here's the quick question: is now we should do team ups where I'm like,
Peter
you and I should decide who should play him instead. Doesn't have to be a good one. I feel like, for some reason, when I look, I'm like, I want you to be played by like Sir Ian McKellen.
Oh, okay. I was gonna go walking.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah,
Okay,
I thought
okay.
that'd be a lot of fun.
And now the next,
See you later.
now the next team up. All right, Dad. Who's gonna play Danger?
Right.
We already said Gary Oldman, but I'm
I
like,
know.
but
But that's really me. That's
Do we
said
do
that.
we go Steve Buscemi now?
ooh, if yeah, it was all like Tarantino esque.
No,
I'd be
yeah.
cool with
Glasses
that. If
come
it,
off. Watch this. Watch. Nobody can see this, but
if it was
pretty. I mean,
if it was Walken Buscemi and I was
Oh my gosh!
that'd
Wow.
be a good show.
I want to some random Tarantino style. Yeah, Walken Buscemi. I don't know who I would be.
Without my glasses on, I look a little bit like Buscemi. I'm not gonna lie.
It's me, John Travolta.
I say, do we want kind of that? I
Modern day John Travolta.
because like I could see like Seth Rogen pulling you off,
That might
Wow,
be-
that would
might
be very
fun.
interesting.
right?
I'd be fascinated in that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we all be a Seth? Let's all be a Seth then.
Ooh, you would be Seth Green.
Oh yeah, that's fair. That's
And
actually
you would be-
Seth MacFarlane?
Ooh.
I don't know.
I feel like here's what I'm gonna say.
Dude, you have to grow
Nothing
a
would
beard,
get done
though.
on the podcast.
Yeah,
Absolutely
right.
nothing.
I feel like it would be the reverse. I feel like I'm too sing-songy musical. I feel like
Are you Seth MacFarlane?
I feel like I'm Seth MacFarlane.
And I'm-
legitimately. I feel like you could be Seth Rogen because you're like you're kind of like the leader. Like you're still fun,
Rogen. Okay.
Okay.
and I feel like you're more hairy like him too.
Oh, cool.
In some ways, yes.
What an odd lineup
That
for the
would be
film.
weird. Yeah.
that'd be
But that would be
strange.
great though.
Seth Bags.
It'd be Revenge of the Seth.
Oh, that's so much better than Seth Bags.
Wow. So then all the
Why does he sound like the singer from what is that?
I
What
thought it was
song
a
is
machine gun.
Disturbed.
that? Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
Old Dreamin'.
That's all I hear every time we do that.
That's what the reenactment of the podcast was.
Can we do
holy
if
crap.
if Seth Rogen sang Disturbed? Can we do that?
Yes, we can.
We're gonna do that. If blank does blank, that will be on probably our Patreon. Oh
yeah.
You feel that?
Yep.
it's gonna
Seth Rogen sings Disturbed. Yeah, it's
gonna
just
be
gonna be his
fantastic.
laugh at the beginning.
Oh, I love it. I
Weird. I don't know what it is.
It's gonna be so
Well,
Here-
I'm glad we could end on a fun note.
Oh, it was fun.
good. Yay!
Yeah.
I mean, it was about playground equipment. It cannot be fun.
That's true.
Shit.
We're the playground of podcasts.
That's right. What piece of equipment would you be? I'd just be a seesaw.
How odd.
Are you sure?
No.
I would be.
See?
I would be.
I'm on the fence.
I feel like I would be Jungle Jim.
That's
Yeah.
Because I'm
cool.
so big, people climb on me.
Sturdy.
Just
Yeah.
be a merry-go-round.
Yeah.
Just constantly.
Oh man, that's funny.
On that note. Way to bring us back down, Danger.
I guess that's it for us.
Cool.
Are we still? We're still closing the same way, or do we want to have a new outro? I didn't even create one.
We're not gonna have a better one. Come
we
on.
can't come
pretty
up with a
good.
better
No,
one.
there's- yeah.
All right, fine. That's another episode bagged and tagged. We'll see you guys next week. Have a good week. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.